Pet portraits are one of the most popular commissions that I do, and I really do enjoy doing them. I get to look at really cute animals and just get to draw them, and it's a lot of fun. So for these ones, I received a lot of beautiful reference pictures. I had so much fun looking at this person's lovely cats. They wanted all three of their cats together in a drawing in more of a cartoony style, so that's what I did. I didn't go overly cartoony with this one, but I did keep it stylized. With any type of commission or portrait, references are one of the most important things. Thankfully, they sent me so many great references. It was hard to pick which pictures to use. I could really see what the cats looked like, and it made my job a whole lot easier for this piece. So if you're getting a commission of any type of portrait, pet portrait of a person, send a good reference. It makes a huge difference. It makes everything so much easier for the artist. So here I've blocked in all of the colours and where the general markings go on each cat, and then I'll go one by one adding shading and texture to them. So I only use 2 pens when I do digital art. So I use the Studio pen, which I use for line work and blocking in colours and solid areas, and then I use the soft airbrush. So it took me a while to get used to using the airbrush. When I first started doing digital art a long time ago, I used to overblend everything and there wouldn't be enough contrast. Everything was very foggy, I guess would be a way to describe it. Everything was overblended. Now I kind of know how to avoid that. When I want things to be really blended and quite soft, I will up the size of the brush and then clean up any outside areas or block them out by using the lasso tool and selection tools, so I only get the area that I want. And then if I want a shaded area that the fade between the colours is a lot shorter, I will make the brush a lot smaller and do it that way. And then it's a lot of pushing and pulling between tones. I will lay down my shadow and then I'll go back in with the lighter colour and kind of play with it until I like the gradient and where it's sitting. It's kind of similar to when you're painting as well. It's just using the same traditional techniques and applying it to a digital medium. But it does take getting used to. When I first started doing digital art, I think one of the things that threw me off a lot as well is just how smooth the screen is. I first tried digital art on my sister's drawing tablet, and I really also struggled with finding the placement of the pen on the tablet compared to where it lands, like on the screen and on the picture. That was something that I did not like, so I ended up getting a secondhand Cintiq. So that's one of the drawing tablets that plug into your computer that has the screen on it. I like that a lot more. I use that quite a lot, and then eventually I ended up upgrading to my iPad. My Cintiq was great. I loved that thing. However, because it was secondhand and very old, it was like 2 pixels. I think I kind of reached a point where it's just like, I can't really see what I'm doing anymore. Like, it was good for cartoony stuff, but when I wanted to kind of start doing more realism stuff later down the line, it was just too hard to see what the artwork would look like on that screen. But it served me well. But yeah, my iPad is great. Like, another thing that I kind of struggled with when I was doing it with like the tablets and the Cintiq through my computer with the programs themselves. I really struggled to use the brushes and figure out how to blend, and I just didn't really like the programs. I ended up landing on Paint Tool Sai, and that's what I used mainly before I switched over to the iPad, and I just love Procreate. I love the brushes, the tools that it has. I found it really easy to pick up, and yeah, I just really enjoy the process of using Procreate. I would recommend, and it's pretty cheap too. It's like, it's under $20. So would highly recommend. I would not recommend. I do not like using Photoshop. I have attempted it for drawing. I did not enjoy it at all. I could not figure out how to blend. I just was on struggle street when I was trying to use that. So I quickly gave up on Photoshop. And yeah, Procreate is definitely the best art program that I've used. I very much enjoy it. What is the art program that you tend to go to when you do digital art, if you have one? Or if you prefer traditional, what's your medium? It's kind of interesting to hear what other people use. Like, I don't really know what other art programs there are apart from Paint Tool Sai, Photoshop, and procreate. I know there must be more, but I really don't know. So yeah, I'm interested to know, and if there are any good recommendations, if I should try out some other ones, I think that would be fun to see and experiment with as well in the future. While I do quite a bit of digital art, I do love traditional more. I think that is what I prefer to use overall myself. So I'm doing white details here for the whiskers and the eyes. I think it really helps tie everything together and finish off the cats. So here I just wanted to add a little bit of a simple background, so it just wasn't like the cats on a white background, and I thought the pink would look quite cute. Here are the final shots of this artwork here. I really enjoyed doing this one. I love looking at everyone's adorable animals, especially cats. I love cats. But yeah, they were super cute and super fun to draw. I had a great time with this artwork. I hope the person who commissioned me also loves the art. That's all I've got for you today. If you want to see me work on other commissions, especially pet portraits, you can watch this video here where I did a realistic dog for a commission. And if you want to see any future videos from me, please subscribe. Thank you so much.